Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. Welcome to our presentation video. We are group 4 from AS1204M and today we are going to talk about a very interesting topic, X-ray in real life from hospital to airports. First, let us introduce ourselves. I am Aisha and with me are my amazing teammates Najma, Afika, Ayuni and Salwa. In this video, we will take you on a journey to understand how X-ray works and how they use in real-life situation. We will start by introducing what X-ray actually are, followed by the physics concept behind them. Then, we will explain some of the important laws and theories related to X-ray. After that, we will show you how X-ray are applied in our daily life, especially in places like hospital, airports, and even in other unexpected areas. We will also touch on the latest advancement in X-ray technology and some of the controversies or concerns around their usage. And finally, we will share some exciting insight about careers in the X-ray field and how you can develop yourself if you're interested in this area. So stay tuned and let's discover the power of X-ray together.
What are X-rays? X-ray discovered by Wilhelm Röntgen in 1895. X-rays are invisible, high-energy electromagnetic waves. They can penetrate material and create images of internal structure. Widely used in medical imaging, security screening, and material inspection. Why we choose this topic? Our group choose X-ray because they play a significant role in modern application. They are widely used in healthcare for diagnostic imaging like X-ray and CT scan, and in security systems like airport baggage scanner. From a physics perspective, X-rays are fascinating because they demonstrate wave particle duality and help us understand atomic scale structure. Their relevance in both practical and theoretical physics make this topic stand out to us. How we gather our information? We use a combination of reliable sources to learn independently: physics textbook and academic research paper, regional educational videos on YouTube from credible science channel, articles found via Google Scholar, discussion and feedback from our lecturers during consultation. Next is challenges. One of the main challenge was the technical language and complex physics concepts such as X-ray diffraction and the interaction of X-ray with matters. To overcome this, we rewatched educational videos for better understanding, broke down complex terms into simpler parts during group discussion, referred to diagram and visual explanation, and last one is ask our lecturers specific questions to clarify confusing concept.
Now, let's look at how X-rays are produced. First, electrons are accelerated using high voltage, usually around 100,000 voltage. This gives the electron enough energy to move at high speed. In other words, they can carry kinetic energy. Next, these moving electrons are directed to hit a metal target, usually tungsten. When the electron hit the metal, they suddenly decelerate. And based on the energy conversion from kinetic to electromagnetic energy, they producing X-ray photons. This process is shown in the diagram from the filament at the cathode releasing electron to the electron hitting the anode and finally producing the X-ray beam that pass through the window. That's how X-rays are generated for imaging, as seen at the bottom of the slide with the X-ray scan example. Next, physics concept behind how X-rays are formed. First is bremsstrahlung radiation, which means braking radiation. When high-speed electrons pass close to the nucleus of a metal atom, they slow down. This loss of energy is released as an X-ray photon. It produces a continuous spectrum of X-ray energies, which is useful in medical imaging. Next, we have the photon energy formula, E equal to hf. This formula shows that the energy of a photon depends directly on its frequency. The higher the frequency, the more energetic the X-ray. Lastly, we have characteristic radiation. This occurs when an atomic electron knocks out an initial electron from the atom. Then, outer electron fall into the empty spot, release an X-ray photon with a fixed specific energy. This type of radiation produces a sharp energy line. All the concepts all come together to explain the physics behind how X-rays are generated. The next one is why bonds appear white in X-ray image. This is because X-rays are formed of electromagnetic radiation that can pass through soft tissue like skin and muscle. However, denser material like bonds absorb more X-ray. When more X-rays are absorbed, fewer photons reach the detector behind the body. The result in those areas appear white on the image. In comparison, soft tissue appear gray and air appear black. That's why in the X-ray image on the right, the bonds are clearly white. From a physics perspective, this is due to a process called X-ray attenuation, which means absorption of X-ray depending on the density of the material.
Next, X-rays are used widely in our daily life, especially in the medical and security fields. First, in hospitals, X-ray help doctors detect bone fractures, lung infection like pneumonia, and even dental problems such as cavity and tooth alignment. This makes diagnosis faster, easier, and non-invasive. X-rays are also used in mammography to help detect breast cancer at early stage. Second, X-rays are used in airport and security screening. Baggage scanner use X-ray to detect dangerous items like weapons or explosives inside luggage. Full body scanner also use low dose X-ray to check if someone is hiding any item under their clothing. This helps increase public safety. Without X-ray, medical treatment will be slower and less accurate, and security checks will be harder to perform.
Alright, let's begin with the exciting advancement in X-ray technology. First up is digital X-ray imaging. Unlike traditional film, digital X-ray produce sharper images and we can see the result almost instantly. Plus, they are easier to save and share electronically, which really speed up patient care. Next, we have a portable X-ray machine. This machine can go straight to a patient bedside, whether they're in the ICU, the ER, or even in a nursing facilities. That means quicker diagnosis and less moving around for patient. And then there is AI assistant interpretation. Modern software can help doctors spot tiny fractures or tumors that might be overlooked. It's giving doctor a second pair of eyes, making diagnosis faster and more accurate. Finally, new tools like 3D and cone beam scan produce incredibly detailed images of bone and tissue. This is super helpful for planning treatment, especially in dentistry and surgery, all while using much less radiation than before. Of course, X-ray technology also brings some important controversies and challenges. One issue is radiation exposure. Even though those are low, too much exposure over time can still pose risk. That is why doctors only recommend X-ray when they are truly needed. This is especially serious for pregnant women. Since a developing baby is very sensitive to radiation, scans are generally avoided unless absolutely necessary or we use extra shielding to keep everyone safe. And there is also the long-term concern. Too many scans over the years might slightly increase cancer rates, so we have to balance the immediate benefit with future safety careful. Finally, public concern is real. Many people worry about the danger of X-rays, so it's really important that healthcare professionals take time to explain the risks and safety measures so everyone feels informed and comfortable. Finally, let's look at the safety measure and improvement that make X-ray imaging safer for everyone. First, we have lead shielding and protective gear, which covers sensitive part of the body to reduce unnecessary exposure. Modern machines also use control dose. They automatically adjust to use only the amount of radiation that's really needed. There are also strict protocols and regulations that limits the number of scans and make sure only trained operators use the equipment. And we have regular equipment check to make sure machines are working properly and safely at all times. Lastly, there is informed consent and communication, which means doctor or nurse always explain the risks and benefit to patient before doing a scan, so they can make an informed choice. With all these improvements in place, X-ray imaging is becoming safer and more comfortable for patients and healthcare providers alike.
Now, let's look at some careers in the X-ray field. There are several important roles involved in medical imaging using X-rays. First, we have the radiographer, who is responsible for operating X-ray machines in hospitals. They work directly with patients and ensure proper imaging procedures are followed. Next is the medical physicist, who plays a crucial role in ensuring the safety and accuracy of imaging. They often work behind the scenes to monitor radiation levels and calibrate equipment. Then we have the X-ray technician, who assists in capturing diagnostic image. They prepare patients and help position them correctly for accurate results. Lastly, the biomedical engineer is the one who designs and maintains X-ray equipment, making sure the machines are functioning properly and efficiently. These roles show how diverse the X-ray field is, offering both hands-on and technical career options. To succeed in these careers, let's talk about the skills and self-development needed. Under skills needed, you will need a good understanding of physics and anatomy to interpret images correctly. Computer and imaging software skills are also essential as most systems are now digital. And of course, good communication and teamwork are vital when working with patients and medical staff. As for self-development, this field requires continuous learning through training and workshops to keep your knowledge up to date. It's also important to stay updated with AI and digital X-ray technology, which is evolving rapidly in the medical field. In short, this is a field where learning never stops and adapting to new technology is key. To sum up, X-ray technology has become a powerful tool in our daily life, from diagnosing diseases in hospitals to ensuring safety in airports. Through this presentation, we have explored the physics behind X-rays, their real-life applications, the latest technological advancements, and the career opportunities available in this field. Despite challenges like radiation exposure and safety concerns, continuous innovation and responsible usage are helping us overcome these issues, making X-rays safer, faster, and more accurate than ever. As future scientists and professionals, it's important for us to understand how science like this works beyond the classroom and how it impacts society in real and meaningful ways. Thank you for watching our video. We hope it was both informative and engaging.